Good morning, friends. So as you saw, I made egg sandwiches for breakfast. We're all having a piece of fruit. Today is Friday, April the 24th, and it is 10:41 approximately, and we had breakfast this morning, and I was actually hungry, so I ate. Kate is outside working out. It's pretty nice out there, and Preston over here doing his homework. He got a little bit of a late start, so I am going to do some paperwork. I'm battling with this paperwork. I know there's so many like videos and people who are trying to help people like me with their paperwork, and it's just not helping. I need to get a shredder. I'm going to write that on my list. Somehow my shredder broke, and I tried to fix it, and I took all the screws out, and Preston and I and Mark both tried, but it would not come apart. The plastic would not come apart from each other. So there was something inside that we couldn't get to that was holding it together. So I just threw the top part of it away. So I've been cutting up things with my scissors, but that's got to stop. So anyway, yeah, I need to do some paperwork. I need to make some phone calls. I am almost done with this Mrs. Meyer's peppermint scent, and I started wiping down the front of my cabinets, and I'm going to finish that today. I'm going to do all the bottoms. You could probably tell it needs it. If not, trust me, it does. And I'm going to do all the top. But there's some paperwork that I need to locate first, and there's just some admin stuff I need to do. So I'm going to get started on that. I just took an allergy pill. So, yep. Mark's working on the house again. He's almost done with a big, humongous house project. So I'm very proud of him. And Preston, they both did it together. Preston's working on his homework right now, but when he gets done, I'm sure he'll go help his dad. But we're in the home stretch, so I'm very proud of them. But anyway, I'm going to stop yabber-yabbering and go do my stuff. Max, did Katie feed you? No, she didn't. Are you hungry?
Do you need kisses?
Have a kiss? Give me a kiss. Thank you. Thank you.
Sandy, you need your num-nums?
Okay, thank you, Katie. It's 5:30, and I haven't spoke to you in a while, but what did I do? I had taken off my my big pillow covers. I don't know what you call those pillows, but they're like the really huge ones that are really popular now. And I have 2 of them on my bed, and I did a load of whites yesterday, so I took the pillowcases off. And those pillowcases are so wrinkly when they come off the line or out of the dryer or whatever. So I ironed those, and then I thought today is the day I'm going to hem up the curtain that acts as Mark's door to his closet. So I started doing that, but it's 5:30, and I decided just to do it by hand. I was gonna cut it and hem it, but I was like, you know what? Where the natural seam is a good place for it to fall on the floor. I think I'm just gonna hem it up by hand because I like hand sewing. It's relaxing to me. So I was doing that. But I am going to make turkey quesadillas. This turkey breast, and I had it in the oven because I'm letting it thaw out, and I didn't want the dogs to eat it. No, they've never done that. They've eaten things that have been at their level, but they've never gotten on the kitchen counter and eaten anything. But I wouldn't put it past them. I don't think Sandy would do it, but I think Max would. But this turkey breast, I'm gonna give it a little taste. It was frozen, it was roasted, so it's already been cooked, and it was frozen. So I couldn't decide what to do with it. And so then I decided I have a lot of Spanish rice left. I'm just going to make turkey quesadillas. So that is what I'm going to work on right now, and I probably won't show you the process because quesadillas are just easy to make. Anybody else buy a ton of these plastic cups whenever they came out? Like, you could buy them at the Dollar Tree, you could buy them at the grocery store. I have a ton of them, and I bought them mostly for the kids, but I have like superheroes, and like, this was Kate's because it's like a zebra print. But anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut up the turkey meat, and then I'm going to start cutting up my vegetables, and then I'm going to grate my cheese and heat up the rice. And Mark and Preston are still outside working on that project. They're almost done, so I'll probably show you what they did whenever they're completely done, if you haven't guessed by now. If you've guessed what they've been doing, leave it in the comments. Or if you've noticed from my vlogs what they've been doing, leave it in the comments. Alright, so this is how the quesadillas turned out. And I'm having one quesadilla. Max, move. The kids are having 1.5. Plus there's an extra big, huge one like this. Oh, I didn't know you wanted that. There's a half of one just like this in the kitchen. The kids can have if they're still hungry. So, and then I squeeze half of a lime, sour cream, and then 2 different kinds of salsas. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday, April the 25th. And I didn't post a video yesterday. I'm not sure that I had enough to post, actually. But I just didn't feel like sitting in the back room on the computer and editing last night. I just wasn't feeling it. So what I did do is, and I should have filmed this, but I didn't know how. I don't know how to film hand sewing and make it exciting because it's not exciting. But I will show you what I did, and it took me a while. I'm not sure if I showed you what I was going to do, but I think I told you. So these are the pillow shams that I was telling you about, and I've been leaning on this one, so it doesn't look like I ironed it, but I did. So I washed. These are not completely white. They look pretty white in here because the bedding, but they're not completely white. But I did throw them in with the whites. But they're kind of a pain, and you can see up close it's still, like, I ironed this pretty good, but yep, those are the big pillows I was telling you about. I don't know what you call them. And then this, I don't know if you noticed in any of my videos before, but that drug the ground. And so what I did, I just picked it up, I don't know, 3 inches, 5, 6, I don't know how many inches that is. And then I just hand sewed the bottom. I just hemmed the whole bottom, and that took, oh, a good 3 hours at least. But it's just one of those small little improvements that just kind of make your life better, you know? And so I was sitting here laying on my heating pad, hand sewing that, watching some Amazon Prime, and yeah, that's what I did last night. And today, let me turn you around and show you what I plan on doing today. I've had this quilt that I've been working on that I've almost finished, but not quite. My son helped me pin it together months and months and months ago, and it was, the pins kept sticking us, and it was just hilarious. And we actually started hand stitching because I thought, how hard can it be? Well, it's pretty hard to hand stitch and make it look decent. So I thought about continuing, but I'm like, no, I really want to just get this done. But I'm going to leave it the hand stitching in that we did. And I am going to use this thread because I like the way the red looks on the back. And I need to wind up my bobbin. And that is what I'm going to do right now. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I'll show you my progress. So I'm making carrot cake scones. I just thought it would be a nice little treat to have with our tea tonight. And I'll show you the cookbook in a minute. Now, the cookbook calls for ground nuts, and I was thinking I'm just going to chop them up. I don't have a nut grinder. And then I remembered I do. I have this old-fashioned nut grinder that our friend Miss Cora gave us. So I'm going to, I haven't ever used it, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. So hopefully you can see that. So there's the recipe, carrot cake scones, and the only thing I don't have, I believe, is buttermilk. So I'm going to use just regular milk, and it comes, this recipe comes out of the same book that I get my pizza recipe, my pizza dough recipe, and I am making pizza tonight, so I just kind of wanted something nice to have with tea. This is what they look like before baking, and there's my mess. So I'm going to put them in the oven and bake them, and hope for the best, because I never made this recipe before, but like I said, I've never made a bad recipe out of that cookbook. Alright, so Preston is gonna do us the honors and like punch down the pizza dough, because it's not his favorite thing to do, but
it is one of my many favorite things to do.
in the kitchen. Alright, are you good? Okay, so these are the carrot cake scones, and I iced them, and that is what they look like. No, I didn't pretty at the table beforehand, so, but that is what they look like. And then this is the chicken Alfredo spinach, mushroom, and onion pizza that we are gonna have tonight. It just came out of the oven, and I have one more in the oven. So we're getting hungry, so we're gonna eat. But I just wanted to show y'all what it looked like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We would love to have you. And give us a comment and let us know whatever you want to talk about. So see you later, friends. Bye.